The Maserati MC20 first captured the world's attention when it was unveiled in 2020 as the brand's return to high-performance supercars. With its sleek lines, carbon fiber monocoque, and a screaming V6 engine built in-house, it marked a new era for Maserati. Fast forward to 2026, and Maserati has taken their prized MC20 to new heights. In today's deep dive, we're covering every angle of the newly updated 2026 Maserati MC20 performance, design, technology, and where it stands in the evolving landscape of high-performance vehicles. Let's start with what powers the 2026 MC20. Under the rear deck sits Maserati's refined Netgeno engine. This twin-turbocharged 3.0-litre V6 now produces an even more exhilarating 641 horsepower and 550 pounds-to-feet of torque, slightly up from the original figures thanks to new engine mapping and optimized internal cooling systems. Maserati has also incorporated a mild hybrid component for improved fuel efficiency and better power delivery at lower RPMs. It's not a full hybrid, but the integration of a 48-volt mild hybrid system adds a subtle electric assist, helping eliminate turbo lag and smoothing out acceleration from a standstill. Paired with an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission, shifts are razor-sharp, and response times have improved. The drivetrain remains rear-wheel drive, with the option for an electronically controlled limited-slip differential for optimal traction. Maserati has stated this was deliberate. They wanted to retain the purest experience for drivers rather than going all-wheel drive like some of its rivals. Performance numbers? Maserati claims the 2026 MC20 hits 60 miles per hour in just 2.7 seconds and can reach a top speed of 208 miles per hour. These figures put it right in the company of cars like the McLaren Artura, Ferrari 296 GTB, and even the Lamborghini Huracan and Tecnica. But the MC20 stands out with its own distinct character. Moving to the design, the 2026 update hasn't dramatically altered the MC20's stunning aesthetics. Instead, it's about refinement and aerodynamic efficiency. The exterior maintains its sculptural minimalism, but subtle changes improve airflow and cooling. The front fascia gets active grille shutters and a redesigned splitter that enhances downforce at high speeds without compromising daily drivability. New lightweight forged wheels come standard, wrapped in PILEP 0 Trofeo R tires developed specifically for this model. You'll also find revised air intakes along the sides, which help direct more cooling air toward the rear brakes and engine bay. Around back, a new active rear wing adjusts based on speed and driving mode, increasing stability on the track while staying flush at cruising speeds to maintain that clean silhouette. The carbon fiber monocoque remains central to the MC20's DNA, keeping weight impressively low at around 3,300 pounds. It gives the MC20 its razor-sharp handling and exceptional rigidity, while still allowing for practical features like dihedral doors and enough space for a weekend bag in the front trunk. Inside the cabin, Maserati has upgraded the MC20 to feel more premium and connected. The 2026 version features a redesigned digital cockpit, now running the second-generation Maserati Intelligent Assistant System. The 12.3-inch driver display and 10.25-inch central infotainment screen both receive faster processors and sharper resolution, along with a more intuitive interface that integrates better with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. New for 2026 is Maserati's enhanced voice control system and an AI-driven driving assistant that can suggest performance tweaks based on your driving habits. Think of it as your onboard co-driver, offering real-time feedback and custom-tailored driving settings whether you're on a winding mountain road or pushing it on a track. Materials inside the MC20 are, as you'd expect, top tier. The cabin is dressed in a combination of Alcantara, fine leather, carbon fiber, and anodized aluminium. New customization options through Maserati's Futuristic program allow buyers to tailor the MC20 to their taste with exotic finishes, unique stitching, and even personalized engravings. A standout addition is the new active suspension system that uses predictive algorithms and road scanning tech to adjust damping in real time. Not only does it improve ride comfort over broken roads, but it also sharpens handling when the pace picks up. It's tied to the new drive mode selector, which now includes 5 distinct modes: GT, Sport, Corsa, Wet, and a new Track Plus mode for circuit use. Each mode adjusts throttle response, transmission logic, suspension stiffness, and exhaust note. Speaking of the exhaust, Maserati has tuned it to produce an even more evocative sound in the updated model. Thanks to reworked plumbing and an electronically controlled valve system, the MC20 can go from refined purr to screaming banshee at the flick of a mode switch. It's not overly artificial or piped in. This is raw, mechanical sound delivered through clever engineering. On the safety front, the 2026 MC20 adds more advanced driver assistance features, a rarity in supercars. These include adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and a 360-degree camera system. While most buyers won't be commuting daily in an MC20, these features add a layer of usability that makes the car less intimidating in urban settings. Now let's talk about the all-important topic: how does it drive? Maserati has succeeded in refining the MC20's chassis to be both more compliant and more communicative. Turn-in is crisp, with virtually no body roll thanks to the active suspension. Steering feedback is precise and well-weighted, giving drivers a real sense of connection to the front wheels. The carbon ceramic brakes, standard on the 2026 model, provide immense stopping power with excellent modulation. Whether you're trail braking into a tight corner or scrubbing speed on a straight, the brakes inspire confidence. What really defines the MC20 experience is its dual personality. In GT mode, it's remarkably docile, comfortable even. The exhaust softens, the suspension adapts to soak up imperfections, and the car glides effortlessly. But switch it into Sport or Corsa, and it transforms. Throttle response sharpens, the rear end becomes more lively, and you're reminded this is a thoroughbred machine built with racing DNA. In a world increasingly moving toward electric propulsion, you might wonder, what about the MC20 Folgore? Yes, Maserati is also launching a fully electric MC20 variant under the Folgore badge, expected to arrive later this year. It will feature 3 electric motors, over 750 horsepower, and a 0-60 time under 2.5 seconds. But today, our focus remains on the updated internal combustion model, and there's a strong case for its continued relevance. It's a celebration of mechanical performance, with enough modern tech and efficiency to feel future-proof for now. So where does the 2026 Maserati MC20 stand in today's supercar market? In short, it's right at the top for those who appreciate a blend of design, performance, and heritage. While Ferrari and Lamborghini may offer more flamboyance, and McLaren more track focus, Maserati's MC20 brings a uniquely elegant yet aggressive Italian flair. It's less about outright numbers and more about emotional connection, and that's something many cars today are missing. Pricing for the 2026 MC20 starts at around $250,000, with higher prices depending on options and personalization. Yes, it's a significant investment, but for many, it's not just about performance, it's about owning a piece of Maserati's rebirth. Let's not forget the MC20 is not only a return to form but also a foundation for Maserati's future. The platform supports both ICE and F variants, and with the Gran Turismo Folgore already in the lineup, Maserati is showing it can straddle both worlds with finesse. Enthusiasts will also be happy to hear that Maserati continues to support track events, exclusive owner experiences, and dedicated service programs for MC20 customers. It's part of a broader effort to not just sell cars but build a community around the Trident badge. To wrap it up, the 2026 Maserati MC20 represents everything we love about Italian supercars: drama, elegance, emotion, and speed. It's more refined, more connected, and more capable than ever before. Whether you're carving through the Alps, showing it off on a city boulevard, or putting it through its paces at Monza, the MC20 never feels out of place. As we look ahead, the MC20 may very well be remembered as the last great combustion-powered Maserati before electrification takes over completely. And if this is the final chapter for gasoline-powered Maserati supercars, they've written it beautifully. Thanks for tuning in to our in-depth review. Let us know what you think of the 2026 MC20 in the comments. Does it live up to the hype? Would you choose it over the Ferrari 296 or the McLaren Artura? And if you're holding out for the Folgore F version, stay subscribed. We'll be covering that as soon as it launches. Until next time, keep your wheels spinning and your engines roaring.